Hey guys, it's John from Gingerbug's Garage. A couple weeks ago, I don't know if any of you had seen the video or not. It's kind of being a wise ass about the mufflers thing on the car. Again, I'm going to show you the car real quick. Just a little 2000 Honda Civic right here. Nothing special. It's bare boned opted. It does what it needs to do. As you can see right here on the ground, this is the old muffler. You see my ratchet down there. See my toolbox over here. You can see it's fairly wet where I have the car at, because where I normally park, this is like the dry part of the parking lot. Where I park is right out here. And as you can see, here at the end of the driveway is a mix of gravel and grass, and it's just a muddy fucking mess. So about 45 minutes or so of fighting with this, maybe even an hour having to run back in for tools before I brought the toolbox out, I was working on removing this. Now, from a standpoint, it doesn't look that bad, but if you remember from the last video, I was kicking it and you could hear it squeaking and rattling around. Well, I'm going to show you why. That would be why, folks. As you can see right here on this pipe, I'm going to bring this up a little bit. See that gnarled section right there? Not that rusted piece there, but see where the little edge is at? Where it's kind of wet right there? That used to be attached right in here on the muffler housing. So that pipe should technically be setting just like that on that muffler. And it hasn't been for a while. Now, in that last video, I was kind of being, like I said, a wise ass. My fiance told me that it was rattling, and I knew something was rattling on the car. I didn't want to get down and look at it because the weather was cold, and I hate the cold. Yeah, I know, shocker. I live in Pennsylvania, and I hate the cold. Anyways, for about an hour or so out here in the wet, fighting with it, as you can tell, the car is now muffler deleted. I've got it all off. Now, even worse, this is the spring bolt kit that I have setting on top of it. This is the second one. As you can tell, those springs are shot. They weren't doing their job. Even better, like I said, this was the second one I pulled off. I snapped it. You can see the brake. And there's what's left of the other side. And what really upset me was I found out somebody hobbled together. That was a 13 millimeter. That nut also was a 13 millimeter. Whereas then on the other one, that's still together. And the spring is just as bad on it. See? There's the spring. This one here is still intact. You can't really tell it from the lighting outside, but it's bent. Sorry, I keep moving it out of shot. You can't really tell it while I move it like that, but it's bent right down there. But that bolt that's on that piece right there should have been a 1/2-inch bolt, not a 13 millimeter. So that leads me to believe that before I bought this car, somebody hobbled together a bolt kit, lost a bolt, found another bolt that would fit, and they're like, screw it, we'll just put it on there and then tighten it down all the way and let it run. But I finally have the muffler off the car. Again, like I said, I want to apologize for the way I kind of sounded in the other video. It was kind of a shit show, and like I said, you can tell where all the snow is. You can see bits and pieces of it out here. That I really just didn't want to do nothing that day. I'm actually doing this before I go to work. I go to work here in a little while, so I'm going to have to clean up. As you can tell, I'm all greasy and grimy and stuff now. But I just wanted to throw another video up real quick. I hadn't done it in a couple weeks now, so. But yeah, I finally got the muffler off. And unfortunately, this thing's going to sound like a pissed off weed eater. So, give me 1 second here. I'm going to go around to the car. I'm going to go around to the car here, get my keys out. I'm going to tell you how this thing sounds. Now see, you're staring at the pipe, the resonator pipe. I gotta talk a little loud. It's gonna be a little loud for a while because it doesn't have a muffler on it anymore. Yeah, it's gonna be a little obnoxious to drive. Again, just wanted to throw this up. I do have the car on a jack. Nothing fancy, just a little ton jack that I use for doing tire change and stuff like that, oil change and stuff. I'm actually gonna let her down now. Just clean up my tool area a little bit. And like I said, there's my tools. They're nothing special. It's a mess in here though. Sorry, I'm kind of wiggling it. Well, yeah, I got like half-inch ratchet, a few 3/8-inch drives. I got a 1/4-inch drive in there somewhere, some other stuff. I got a couple torque wrenches now, and a breaker bar. This thing saved my ass, folks. It's a little Craftsman half-inch drive set, breaker bar. That thing came in handy on that busted muffler spring bolt down there that's busted. But this thing's running about 7:15. I'm gonna get off of here. You guys have a good day, and hopefully you enjoy the video.